on my computer. It's being recorded, and I'll screen share really quickly. And let's try and get our head around this, right? It's actually not that difficult, but we'll start at the very beginning. The IM token, Wyoming token, perfectly legal as digital private property. It is not a security. It is not a currency. It is not a commodity. And it is not under the remit of any of the international, let me see if anyone's joining here. No. It is not under the remit of any of the major regulators. And we'll go into a little more detail in a moment, but I was always a little bit confused when I saw this chart before. What is IMC then going to IM Exchange? This is the big, super powerful engine we are concerned with. IMC as a token is great, but it's got no real, what you call, one second, two more people joining. IMC itself does not need to be any magical coin of some sort with some great features or anything like that. So people are asking, so what's so special about your coin? Well, it's very simple. Our coin is legal. Many others are not. Our coin is approved. Many others are not. And this coin, IMC, is not just legal and approved, but it has a very important role to play. This IMC can be traded with other currencies or exchanged with other currencies in our own IM exchange. And from this IM exchange, it is your crypto, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any other, your crypto is then easily drawn out by Bank of America debit card. This is what Roy Kim was trying to explain yesterday. There is an interface made possible where we can simply use dollars in a holding tank. The moment you convert crypto and you're trying to withdraw your ATM card somewhere, somehow, something far away, thousands of miles away in some ATM machine, the interface basically absorbs your crypto, releases the dollars, and the dollars go out via normal banking process. And this is already what's been put in place. This is huge because no other crypto on this planet today can claim that they can go straight from crypto to ATM cash point seamlessly and effortlessly, that too a Bank of America MasterCard. MasterCard being the second largest network on the planet, but it works with most ATMs. Wherever Visa is accepted, MasterCard usually is accepted also. Okay, that is the seamless thing. Now, we don't want to get confused by all these different G-Point functions, this gift card, franchise, G-Point Mall, and all. Don't get confused by all of that. This is for other people. If you don't want to use any of these, you're not supposed to use any of these. Leave it. Okay, don't stress over having to spend something or the other. You have nothing to spend. We want you to make money. We want you to earn money. We don't want you to spend your money. Okay, you can choose to spend it here if you want. And I'll explain to you in a moment why you will probably end up spending a lot of your money here anyway. Instead of going to somebody else, here is the best place to spend it. But what happens is the IM exchange and the G-Point function are actually two very separate things, but they work together. And they work together because of the way the structure is created. I just want to show you once again, this man is Richard C. Slater, and I was really, really hoping that he would come on the call, and he did. Okay, Richard C. Slater has over 30 years experience. You can look him up on lawyer.com, Richard C. Slater in Wyoming. He's got 31 years of good standing. Okay, his picture is missing, but he does have 31 years of good standing, right? Having said that, this lawyer confirmed yesterday on screen, on a recording, that they have been spending more than 2 years creating a brand new set of laws to make crypto more easily accessible to the public. This is where our strength lies. We have done it the right way. This company has done it the right way. I just want to show you how that became possible in the end. Here is Mark Gordon, the governor of Wyoming. Him and a few other people, including Richard Slater, got together And they created laws that make a whole lot possible for crypto. There are a lot of fantastic and nice projects I am aware of, registered with the Financial Conduct Authority in the UK, getting SEC approval in USA. If only they knew Wyoming exists, none of them would bother going to any of the traditional uh, um, regulators. They would go straight to Wyoming, get themselves a structure set up the way we have set up, and get going. So we are first off the mark, the very first company in the whole planet that is able to give you straight from crypto via exchange into your ATM card, dollars, sterling, euro, whatever your local spending is. Could be foreign currency, whether it's Indian rupees you withdraw in India or Indonesian rupiah in Indonesia, doesn't matter. If the ATM machine accepts a chip and pin card and you're able to withdraw money ordinarily, you are still able to withdraw money here, except it's coming out of a crypto wallet from an exchange. This is huge, people. This is massive. Nobody has it. Absolutely nobody. All these projects out there, all this time, I've been trying to say, oh, we are putting special ATM machines out there. Redundant. All those hundreds of special Bitcoin ATMs, redundant. You don't need them anymore. Imagine, you don't need somebody else's infrastructure on which they may have spent $100 million. Don't need it anymore. There's no need for a Bitcoin ATM anymore. Your exchange is converting it directly. So what these guys have done is they've used the software play and done away with the hardware expense. How does that work? I'll explain that. Bear with me if somebody else has just either joined. No idea. Anyway, instead of creating like special machines in shopping malls and having Bitcoin stickers all over them or whatever, nobody's even going to know that you actually have crypto loaded on your Bank of America MasterCard, because the exchange is what releases the crypto straight into your cash out of the machine. But it's not just the cash, obviously. You can do online shopping with it. You can transfer funds with it. Imagine you have now a range of crypto. It's not just IMC, but you have a range of crypto, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, whatever. All of that seamlessly flows through and comes out the other end in a normal real world fiat currency transaction, because you are the one that decides when and how much you need to pay. This is as simple as it gets, right? This was, as if that wasn't enough. I mean, I was impressed with that function alone, and the fact that this one lawyer shows his face and tells you he is not just a blockchain attorney. He's not just the person who proposed all those laws, or one of those people that proposed those laws, and then the laws got passed. But in his actual wording, he said, we were surprised that all of our proposals were accepted and we were able to clear them as law. And on top of that, this man is the CEO of IM Fin Services. So his company is the one that got into agreement with Bank of America to provide those cards. How about that? You have a lawyer telling you, an attorney, and it's not just some Tom, Dick, and Harry attorney. Yeah, let's just give it a bit of credit here. State Bar of Wyoming, State Bar of Colorado, United States Court of Federal Claims, areas of practice, all of these, including blockchain technology and digital currency. He's got his own accreditations, and this is a massive firm, CKR Law. CKR Law, now I don't know which part of CKR is Richard C. Slater, I don't know, but he is a partner in this firm, all right? Then what happens is, along comes this guy, Roy Kim, who, according to this blog, he's the best expert in South Korea. Then it turns out he's actually one of the designers of Binance Exchange itself, and highly, highly sought after. Humble, simple looking guy, struggled with his English. A lot of our members got confused. I saw the numbers start dropping when he started to speak because they were not understanding what he was saying. But when he was showing his charts, I could clearly see what he was talking about. And I will show you those screenshots in just a moment as well. Just gonna close that. Then comes along this guy, Scott Warren. I had no idea, but Scott Warren is not just an attorney, but they are a litigation attorney specifically for the multi-level marketing industry. So we've got a multi-level marketing industry litigation lawyer as a partner in the business to make sure that when or if anybody tried to attack this system, we not only have Governor Mark Gordon's created Wyoming laws, we have our attorney who runs one of the LLPs in the background and the LLCs in the background. And then we have this guy, Scott Warren, who's actually, and you'll get all these links, by the way, so you can do your own research, okay? What here they're telling you is very simple. They've recovered more than 100 million for its clients, etc. And their speciality includes multi-level marketing. So you've got now a multi-level marketing system with an approved coin in a major jurisdiction that has created brand new laws. And I've not even started telling you anything about compensation plan or how you're going to make money. Okay, all I'm telling you is from a legal and compliance standpoint, you do not get something more powerful than this. If you do, please show me. I'd love to see it. There is no single multi-level marketing or network marketing company I am aware of ever that on its launch presentation puts two lawyers in front and says, this guy's from the MLM industry, this guy's from the blockchain legal aspect of making sure that we are doing everything right and everything by the book. Now go play. You cannot get more assurance than this. Excuse me. I need to get some water. Maybe I need to change my style of talking as well. Anyway, G2Go Travel Club is just one of the branches, but we're going to have our own bespoke website where you're going to get travel at wholesale prices with 110% price guarantee payable in crypto. Boom. All you have to do is earn in the back office. And why waste your money buying holiday packages, tours and travels and all those events and all those days out with the family or whatever, using your hard-earned fiat on which you've paid a massive amount of tax anyway. You're earning all of that in the back office and you get to spend it on travel using your back office earnings. What more can you ask? Obviously, the MC for the night was Nicholas Bailey. Nicholas Bailey created this particular website. Here you have all of the travel related. If you haven't noticed, the travel club video has now been added to this site. So guys, please go and look it up. That the travel video, which was for the first time shown last night, is now already here. So we're integrating this. And the next one that will come is the Wisconsin Hemp Company, one of the biggest licensed hemp and CBD oil suppliers in the United States, coming on board. You don't need to buy the travel. You don't need to buy the hemp. Let other people buy it, okay? There are lots of people coming here to buy what they need to buy. You are then simply the seller of the IMC token. That's it. That's all you need to know. All these other eyeballs that are coming in, millions of people, somebody interested in CBD, somebody interested in travel, somebody interested in the shopping mall, etc. All of these guys come in later. So this is just the website portion I wanted to show you. Now I'll show you a few screenshots of what actually happened yesterday. You may have missed it. I have the video. I will share the video with you. It's the raw file, and you can then download it if you want to and chop and slice or whatever. But basically, Richard C. Slater introduced himself by saying, I am Fin Services LLC. The lawyer, the attorney is telling you, I am the company who then gets into an agreement with Bank of America for the ATM card. Bank of America would never have touched any business that is either crypto or multi-level marketing. They wouldn't, okay? So far, I'm not aware of a single multi-level marketing business opportunity out there in the United States, which has the largest number of MLMs in the world. I'm not aware of any of them getting access to a Bank of America labeled and branded card with IM Fin Services written in the front and your name in small letters below. For each of us, we get this card thanks to IM Fin Services Limited, which is the parent or the backbone company, the core company, powering all these different websites that we have seen to make them all perfectly legit. Here's Richard C. Slater. He actually came on board and he said it very clearly. We were surprised that all the laws we proposed, they accepted. And then there was some debating and it went through the process. But eventually we got 13 laws approved in Wyoming. No other state in the US can say that. No other country on the planet outside the US can say that. And we are not talking about some small little island here or there. We are talking United States of America, one of the major landmass states in the US. They may be small in population, but they're still a huge state. Then this was Roy Kim. He came on and he was struggling with his English, which is one of the problems with a lot of people started to sort of get a little bored with what he was trying to say. He's very slow and careful. He was trying to explain, but listen, guys, he doesn't need to speak English in order to be a genius at his technology, okay? Because he's highly, highly sought after. I just gave you an example on the website who he is. And here he tells you who he is when he introduced himself. He's formerly from Hackers Holding. He was a CEO, SM Technology, Wistec Korea, Microwave Co. Limited, all his former background given here. And as part of this, he is actually one of the engine designers of the biggest exchange in the world, which you know as Binance. And he's used a number of those functions as sort of interoperable so that we're not having to duplicate something. You don't need to get a separate price feed and source it out of thin air. If you can get a price feed coming in straight from Binance, so you now have Binance level pricing coming in, so your bid-ask offer is based on Binance, but your volume generated is from your own trading growth that is coming on your own portal. And what he didn't say, but what obviously the CEO of WCL confirmed, Mr. Francis Yoon, he confirmed it in a text during the chat to say, we can handle more transactions than Binance. We are bigger and more powerful than Binance from a capacity perspective, but we have only just started. We haven't even really started to populate this exchange yet. It's going to be comparable to Binance, if not bigger and better. But guess what? Binance doesn't have Wyoming in its background. It doesn't have the same privileges that we have with the legal structures and the different laws that have been passed. Binance has none of it. So should we be better than Binance going forward or not? I'll let you guess that. That's your guess. I'm not making any tall claims, because if these guys are humble enough not to make those tall claims, who am I, right? But I can see logically every single major, decent, nice token project on the planet will want to have their token listed here. You've got BTC, Ethereum, XRP, and a few others. And gradually this gets filled. One more token listed, one more token. There may be a day there'll be 5 or 10 different tokens coming in to be listed. Okay, so just admit. Okay, so you have a whole bunch of tokens coming in. That brings more volume traders. And when the traders are getting busy doing what traders do, buying and selling and placing limit orders, placing stop loss orders, placing exit strategies and entry strategies into the system, the price feed is not something we need to worry about. We are not duplicating anything. We're not creating something brand new. We are simply using an exchange intercommunication. So basically, we are getting a price feed off of Binance because that's how you do it. Okay. When he started explaining the rest of the exchange, a lot of people sort of completely got lost. You have nothing to do with this exchange except to understand that this is the home of our token. Our token is the homeboy here. And when you need to sell your token, it's the other people he's talking about who will eventually start populating this exchange. You'll be selling your token to the other people. Right now, you're picking up these IMC tokens at 20 cents. You'll be able to sell them at a starting price of 50 cents to other people. Especially if you have unlocked tokens, you can sell them immediately. Why you would want to sell the tokens, I have no idea, because I can think of better things to do with the token, which is to basically hold on to it as long as you can. Never mind the 6-month lock-in period. That's just to prevent opportunists from trying to sell the token within 6 months. Actually, you might not want to be selling your tokens here anytime in a hurry, because you're going to regret it. You wish you had kept on to them. You're getting a very generous compensation anyway, which I'll explain in a moment, just really quickly. Here's Scott Warren. As I explained, he's the Herald is back. Okay. So here's the legal advisor for World Crypto Life. He's the partner at Wellman and Warren LLP, which I showed you already. And these guys are the big kahunas when it comes to MLM-related litigation. They live in California, but obviously they know exactly what's been going on with the laws in Wyoming. G-Point Market, the person that presented this portion was just basically trying to tell you, why do we have physical products even on our exchange? We don't have any other products. I mean, this jacket he showed was $2,473. I'm not going to buy that jacket. I'm sorry, but I think it's hideous even. But the thing is, what he was trying to tell you is, if you see a discount of $2,354, just over $100 worth of discount in G-Point, you're saving $100 on a high-end item. The people that are interested in this kind of stuff, they'll be first asking you, what on earth is a G-Point? The moment they're heading towards G-Point, they will be looking at the overall IMC ecosystem. So we are attracting eyeballs based on this product differential pricing here, and e-commerce people are coming in on top of the travel people, on top of the CBD oil people, on top of the other traders. So we're looking at a very big mass adoption phenomenon taking place, all thanks to the laws of Wyoming. Then comes along Ron Armstrong. Now, I didn't know who he is, but the presentation, you will find it actually listed here in the WCL on the Go. Watch this video, and Ron Armstrong is the man behind this company, so that you don't need to convert around and play with dollars anymore. You can just simply buy your packages if you want to, based on your crypto earnings in the back office alone. There were some people saying, oh, you're showing a screenshot of Dubai hotels. Is it only Dubai? No, of course it's not only Dubai. They said to you already, all the continents in the world, wherever there are 5-star hotels, you're going to get those 5-star hotels at 3- and 4-star prices, okay? That's because we are getting our package as at wholesale pricing on the world's largest inventory of flights, hotels, cars, cruises, vacation rentals, activities, etc., plus a whole lot of service at the back of it. Okay, so this is what happens. I mean, this is a great Zoom so far, but you had people asking like really very interesting questions. Well, no, it's a travel club worldwide. No, you don't have to go to Dubai. No, you don't have to buy your packages here. But the next time you get an opportunity to do any kind of travel, any kind of crypto related travel, let me see, someone's coming in. Next time you see any kind of crypto related travel, any kind of, not crypto related, any kind of general travel anywhere, well, why don't you compare your package prices here? And if you've got back office earnings in crypto, that's one way to spend it. Very, very straightforward. Okay. This was Nicholas Bailey. He's the man behind the training website, wclonthego.info. Obviously he gave his background as well. He was the master of ceremonies and basically introducing all the other people on the call. And I'm increasingly comfortable with what he's got planned for WCL, because the way he's going about it is every little aspect of the company, how to sign up, how to get the package, how to do this, how to do that. He's basically putting them up on video so you can see them in the back office straight away. Then we had Michael Burnett joining from Hemp Heaven, owner of Wisconsin Hemp, which is where we're going to get our CBD products from. So you get your CBD products from here. You get your full training on a separate website. You get your travel packages, again, on a separate website. You get your goods, your online shopping on a separate website. You have legal backing for the whole ecosystem. You have possibly the most powerful exchange on the planet today in the making. You have the genius designer behind it, this guy, and you have the lawyer who actually owns the core company, and he's the CEO of the core company in the background that basically allows all these different ecosystems to coexist. And what are you doing? I mean, you're not participating in any of that. This is all what you're doing. Minimum entry into the system is $100. $56 is paid out back to the network in dollars, 24 in IMC token. Company keeps 20. So basically 56 plus 24 is 80% of the money coming in through memberships is for you to take away immediately as compensation, provided you meet the terms of the compensation plan as they are laid out. All you have to do is keep increasing and improving your ranks all the time, keep matching your positions below, and you have the vast majority of this money to take away. What then happens is all of this G points in the back office, I'm calling it dollar right now, but it's actually called G point. The G point in the back office plus the IMC in the back office is the fuel by which you're able to access hemp or CBD. You're able to access travel. You're able to access this. And if you didn't want to do any of that, who's coming in now? Okay. But if you didn't want to do any of that, doesn't matter. All you do is take your money and withdraw it using the Bank of America ATM. If you don't want to spend on any of those things, don't worry. You're not the one spending on it. You're not the ones being asked to come in and spend your hard-earned money on anything at all. You are simply part of the ecosystem in a way that others are doing all the spending. You have all the G points, and you're now a net seller of the IMC token. So I'm going to stop recording now and switch to any question answers if there's anything.